Alright, hello YouTube. Welcome back into Flight Unlimited. Going for a flight today. I'm going to try to do a complete flight. But before we go, I got to show you a correction. I thought that these were all the aircraft because this one said coming soon. I never clicked over here. There are other aircraft both coming soon. Grumman Goose, C-130 Hercules, and that are already available. You can fly the DC-3 right now. E-2C is coming. Challenger is now available. The mighty 747 that barely fits in this dang place is available. B-2 bomber. That will become available at some point. F-18 is available right now. F-22 Raptor's coming soon. And the A-10 is available now. So let me go back here to the Cessna. Go to locations. We're going to fly from Oakland Airport to San Francisco Airport. In theory, I've tried this video twice now. And the headset stops recording. I don't know what's going on. I rebooted. Hopefully, if you're watching this, then it worked. So, yeah, no spoilers for you. But, yeah. Let's get loaded in. It seems like right as I start trying to take off, it just stops recording. I don't know what's going on. But let's see what happens. It always does that little sound. It appears like it's still recording. So, all right. We'll let everything get loaded in really quick. Everything looks good. Seems like it's right. Maybe when I start the engine. Let's see what happens here. Engine started just fine. Kill the parking brake. Let me grab the yoke. And I'll use the trigger on this side to go full throttle. We are on the roll. Get off the ground. I know to get to San Francisco from here, I am going to want to turn to 217 degrees, which is a left-hand turn out over the bay. So let's go ahead and try that. Leveled off here, about 217-ish. See, the watercolor is different when you get out to the deeper water. Which I guess is, realistic. It's a little jarring, the transition. Oh, that's good. Not crashing into the water. Not going to go really high. There's only a 10-mile flight. And I'm fairly impressed here that their maps are accurate. I went on to skyvector.com. There's, none of the navigation features work in this early access version yet. So I went into Skyvector and I looked from Oakland International to San Francisco International, and it said a heading of 217 degrees, and it's pretty darn accurate. I'm going a little far to the right, 220, 219. We'll try to get right over. I know where the airport is. It's actually right there on that little out over the water. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fly to this end of the airport. We'll turn right, and we're going to go over here. We'll head out towards these little hills, and I'll make a turn back in, and we'll land on one of those runways that are, I'm not sure what runway they are. I think it's around 120. So I'll be looking at 12 left. There's a golf course out there. That'll be our reference point for when we make our turn. Like I said, it's only about 10 miles across the bay. And once you go over this line of mountains, I guess the ocean's out there. I don't know how far this scenery pack goes. But for an early access game, I'm pretty impressed. It cost me $21. I got in on the pre-order. I don't know what the final price is going to be. It's $21 US. Now the airport's loading in the building. Yeah, you can grab the throttle with your hand and work the throttle. Or you can use the triggers. The left trigger decreases throttle, the right trigger increases. But again, this is not Flight Sim 2024, X-Plane 12, anything like that. But, I have all that out in my arcade trailer. But I can almost complete this flight from Oakland to San Francisco in the time it would take me to go out there and fire up my computer and just get the sim loaded. So that's what I'm looking for. It's just a way to jump in and do some flying in VR without having to set everything up. And overall, I think it looks pretty good. I am low altitude right now. Look at this. We're only flying at about 400 feet. And it looks decent. You can see that the textures are 2D on the ground, except for the 3D buildings at the airport. But I'm sure if we were much higher, it would look amazing. But you have that same thing happens in the big simulators also. It looks like none of these gauges over here work. They're just static pictures. None of this stuff works. None of the switches down here work. It's mainly the 6-pack. Radar altimeter bounces around a lot. I don't know that it works. That works. The turn coordinator works. This does not work yet. That would be a radio. And the RPM gauge is not working. All this stuff will be added. Well, I don't know. I don't want to say all, but a lot of this stuff will be added in the future. It'd be nice if they just made the clock work. Whatever. Looks like we got some sports fields down there. There's that golf course I was saying we were going to use as a reference point. So as soon as we pass over past this golf course, oh yeah, there's water out there. Go ahead and make our bend. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do it now. Do a nice easy turn. Baseball field down there. Golf course is looking nice. There's our runway coming around. does help every once in a while to let go of the yoke and re-grab it. We'll go ahead and pull some throttle. And let's get the flaps down. I'm going to go ahead and release the throttle and grab it again just so I have a good grip on it for this landing. I do feel like the Cessna in this sim does require a little more fuel on approach than in other sims. I'm way high, so I'm going to kill a little more throttle. I wonder what that is. If you know what that is, let me know in the comments. People have been around San Francisco. Looks like aliens. I don't know. We are dropping like a rock. But we need to. So, yeah, the left thumbstick, whoa, it did not like that. Wow, the left thumbstick, I'm trying to show you on the screen, is the rudder. Let's try to not break our Cessna here. Give it a little more throttle for the final. Yeah, we're going a little faster than I normally would like to be. But I don't want to fall short here. There we go. We are on the ground. Kill the throttle. And I did notice when I did the one earlier, trying to get off the runway here, the edges of the runway fall off. They don't want you taxiing yet, I guess. So, yeah. We're just going to stop right here on the runway. I'll hit this A button. We'll put on the parking brake. The lever doesn't move. This would be the parking brake lever. But, yeah, overall, like I said, this is early access. And for what it is, I'm pretty impressed. I'm pretty impressed. Let's get the flaps up. Is it perfect? No. Are the flight models perfect? No. Does it look pretty good? It looks pretty good. Does it look great? Absolutely not. But for what it is, I'm enjoying doing these little flights. So let's go ahead and jump out into the main menu. And yeah, so you can see the different places you have. Moffett Field, Oakland Airport, San Francisco, San Jose, and Grand Canyon. And Lukla. Yeah, someday I'll do one of those. You fly off that cliff there. Look that up on YouTube, Lukla Airport, and watch the landings and stuff that happen there. It's kind of crazy. So, all right. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Oh, I'm recording. Peace.